my name is Putis. I am curator for La Playa Gallery in La Jolla Shores, California, and I am here with Krista Schumacher. She is our next solo artist at the gallery, and she's having an exhibition opening on June 28th from 5 to 8 p.m. And that's the opening, and the show is called Alla Prima. And Alla Prima means wet on wet, which means she paints oils wet on wet, and she will explain a little bit more about that. And so I'm super excited to have you at the gallery again. This is her second time having a solo show at the gallery.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm honored to be a part of La Playa Gallery.
Yeah, I'm excited. So tell me and tell us a little bit about like where you got started and like why you do what you do basically. Why do you work with palette knife and why do you work just wet on wet? Alla Prima.
Alla Prima. So when I was 16 years old, my mom actually started taking an art class with a friend. And the instructor noticed that my mom just kind of had this natural talent for painting. And so my mom began oil painting. And my mom and I are extremely close, we're best friends. And so I, wanting to be just like my mom, decided that I wanted to try oil painting for myself.
How old were you?
So I was 16,
Oh, okay.
and I took a class and I just fell in love with it. And so I really haven't stopped painting since I was 16 years old. So I've been painting for about 12 years, I'm 28 now. But really the last 2 years I've been full-time dedicated to my art, which has been really an exciting journey and experience.
So you just started becoming a full-time artist. What was the transition from being, working a normal day job or, whatever you were doing before to this full-time artist position, basically?
Yes, well, it's been a really exciting transition. I was teaching art full-time. I was an elementary school art teacher, and while I was teaching, I was always doing my own art on the side. My husband and I, we relocated to La Jolla, California.
And where are you from?
From Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the Panhandle, a little small town called Niceville, Florida. It is a real place. I went to Niceville High School, and the people are really nice there. And I think I sometimes freak people out in California with sometimes giving hugs and talking to strangers because that's just very much the nature of where I came from. But yeah, anyway, so my husband and I, we relocated to La Jolla, California, and when we were transitioning here, that's when I made the transition professionally to leave art education and to transition into becoming a full-time artist. And it's been a really successful journey so far, and I know that this is just the beginning, so I'm really excited to see what the future holds.
Whoa, that is really cool. That's, I think, every artist's dream is to become a full-time artist. So
Yeah.
That's great that you were able to make that transition so easily. That's fantastic.
Well, it wasn't, I wouldn't say easy, I would say it's been a lot of work, and I think I work more than anyone I've ever met, and it's just like it's a hustle, and you
Right.
have to, it's my dream, so I just have to dedicate my entire self to this dream and to really, really work hard at it.
So you've been in education for a while. You've been a teacher. Are you in school, or did you go to school for art?
Yes, so right now I'm a master's student at the University of Florida, so go Gators. I'm pursuing a master's in art education, and I'm about to graduate this July.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
just wrapping up my thesis now.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm so
Wow.
excited.
So is this like a backup plan or something? Like you're going to be teaching on the side, or maybe when you're older or something like that?
Yeah, so when I started the program, I was teaching art, and I
Okay.
thought that, I was always going to be teaching art. I never thought being a full-time studio artist was a realistic career option, but it is, and I'm doing it, and I'm so busy, and so I do get asked to teach. every now and then, but I don't have time right now. And depending on where my career goes, I honestly, at this point, I don't know if I'll ever go back into the classroom. But I think that our idea of our education, you know, it's more than our education in a K through 12 setting. Our education happens in galleries, it happens at art shows, it happens at events, it happens at studio visits like this one right here. So I think, you know, as a full-time artist, I will always be an art educator, but maybe not in a formal setting.
Oh, okay, like a classroom setting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So this painting is really beautiful. Is this going to be in the show, or is this a commission piece?
So this painting is a commission, so I do a lot of custom work. So what happens is people typically will bring me into their homes. They'll have a space that they know that they want an art piece, they just don't know exactly what they want. So I will give recommendations, and oftentimes I'll do little prototypes, little studies, and design different ideas for their space. This piece is part of a series called Mother Ocean, which is personally one of my favorite series. I was really trying to be loose and purposeful with my markings, and also incorporate these really beautiful pinks and peaches. I think with my work, I went through a phase where I was kind of scared to branch out and use different colors, and pink is one of my favorite colors, and it's such a beautiful color. Especially with my work, I use really heavy textured oil paint, so the colors are really vivid and they're just gorgeous when they blend and they meet. And so this is an abstract landscape. I was inspired by the ocean, but people see different things, and it speaks to everyone differently, and that's what I love about work that is more impressionistic or more abstract, is I think it allows the viewer to engage with the work more, and everyone can see something different. So I do not use a paintbrush. I use palette knives. Like, for example, here's one of my palette knives. So this is what a palette knife looks like. So I essentially sculpt the paint onto the canvas. Now, with this style, the paintings take a really long time to dry. So that's the downside, is that
you don't use a medium to make it dry faster?
No, I don't use a medium to make it dry faster. I let it dry in here, and just naturally, just with the oil paint, and it does definitely take a few months for my paintings to dry.
More than a few months, probably.
Yeah, it definitely takes a while. I can definitely get away with installing the work sooner, especially if it's local here in Southern California. But when it comes to shipping works and things like that, I definitely have to make sure the oil paint is fully cured.
Yeah, definitely, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, this has been really fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me into your studio and showing me some of your work and about your history of becoming a full-time artist. And we're super excited again having Krista Schumacher at our gallery, Playa Gallery, on June 28th. From 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be the opening. It's going to be wine and cheese, and you get to speak to the one and only Krista. And so the show is called the Alla Prima, which is wet on wet, which is what she just explained that she does. So thank you again, and please come out for the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.